Hi there, welcome back to the Remarkable Care vlog. Today I am here to talk to you about filling up your cup, which is one of the first steps. It is the first step of Remarkable Care, and I wanted to talk to you about it in this short webinar to give you some examples of how you can fill up your cup every day and make your day more remarkable. So first thing you want to do, first step, is to identify how you want to feel. Okay, so when you're filling up your cup, you're filling up your reserve. And so all of us are designed in such a way where we're moving from feeling to feeling based on what we're thinking, what's going on for us. But if we can identify for ourselves what it is we want to feel, so that the feelings are what's really happening for us at every moment. No matter where we are in the world, we could be doing any task. You could be driving in the car, and one day you'd be in the car and you're feeling good, and the other day you're feeling bad, and everything in between, right? So your locus of experience is in mastering how you feel. And that feeling will determine how full your cup is, all right? So I want to help you fill your cup and know how to be empowered to fill your cup, to not have to wait for the world to do things in order to make you feel the way you think you want to feel, but rather so you say, I decide how I'm going to feel, and I'm going to feel it right now. So you first want to identify how you want to feel. And sometimes it's hard to know. Sometimes you're stuck and you're not feeling great, so all you can think is, gee, I don't want to feel blank. I don't want to feel angry. I don't want to feel stressed. I don't want to feel tired. I don't want to feel unsupported, right? So we find all of these things that we don't want to feel, and that's a good thing to start with if we can't access immediately what it is we want to feel. So I'm going to read some words, okay? And if I invite you to take out a piece of paper and write down any of the words that I suggest or I mention that sort of goes, yeah, I want to feel that way, okay? So here I'm going to go. Ready? And I kind of have organized these words in such a way that they are similar. And you want to look for the one word that's like really it. And there's more words, so you could find a word and then go to the thesaurus and keep looking till you find the words you want to feel. So you might want to feel relaxed. You might want to feel rejuvenated. Maybe you need to feel relief. Maybe you want to feel refreshed, invigorated. Possibly you're feeling like you want to be amused, delighted, charmed, joyful. Maybe you want to feel optimistic or hopeful. Possibly you want to feel marvelous, enthusiastic. Maybe you want to feel hopeful. Possibly you want to feel delicious or sumptuous. Or maybe it's been a long time since you felt sexy or flirtatious or affectionate. Maybe you want to feel romantic or desirous. Or more, perhaps you want to feel blessed. Maybe you want to feel holy. Maybe you want to feel grateful, wholehearted, healthy. Maybe you want to feel vibrant or hopeful. Maybe you just want to trust. Maybe you want to feel safe. Maybe you want to thrive. Maybe you are longing to just feel loved, adored, appreciated, accepted, valued, savored, important, valued, cared for. Maybe you need to feel supported. Maybe you'd want to feel more loving. You want to feel loving rather than loved. Maybe you want to feel generous. Maybe you want to feel kind. Maybe you want to feel gentle. Maybe you need to feel nurturing. It's left you and you want to feel that again. You want to feel connected. You want to feel tender. Maybe you want to feel inspired, motivated, or empowered. Maybe you want to feel successful, fulfilled, creative. Maybe you want to feel actualized, transcendent. Maybe you want to feel playful, joyful, lighthearted. Maybe you need to feel silly, alive, spontaneous, adventurous, excited, elated, ecstatic. Maybe you need to feel brave, courageous, capable, powerful, strong. Maybe you need to feel fierce. So what is it? How do you need to feel? How do you want to feel? Maybe you want to feel more than one thing. So decide on, just from your heart's notice, and you don't have to decide what you want to feel for the rest of your life. Feel what is it you want to feel right now? What do you want to feel today? What feeling, if you brought it into your life today, would make today remarkable? So that's the first step, knowing how you want to feel. The second step is to do something that allows you to invoke that feeling, that allows you to step into that feeling where you're able to have it. And sometimes we think we have to wait for the world to change or for something else to happen around us in order for us to feel the way we want to feel. And that is so the biggest error in thinking, really, because you don't have to wait to feel courageous, sexy, powerful, relaxed. You don't. You can use action and intention around action in order to step into it. So you can invoke a practice. So the second step is, what are some simple ways, simple practices that you can do anywhere practically that will allow you to step into that feeling? So I'm going to give you a few examples, and they can be used really in a multitude of different ways. It can be, you can invoke just about any feeling using them. So here's some examples. So make a blank list. Make a list of, so if I'm wanting to feel gratitude, make a gratitude list. If I'm wanting to feel joyful, make a joy list. If I'm wanting to feel hopeful, make a hope list. I love to for myself, I like to make lists of gratitudes. I always like to, that to me is, gratitude is a feeling that's always come very naturally to me, and I always have felt that that is one of my greatest gifts, because it is most empowering to me to feel grateful. So at any moment I can stop and feel grateful just by making a quick list. Another list that I highly recommend, especially for women, is a desire list. Desire lists are amazing. I learned about desire lists really from Regina Thomasauer, who is known as Mama Gina, and so transformative. So it's important to know what you long for in the world, and when you could be in a moment, at any moment, where things are feeling really bad or you have a problem in front of you, and if you make a desire list, it can help you move out of it. It puts new energy, and this is Einstein kind of stuff, where you can't, problems cannot be solved from the energy in which they live, but through new energy. So desire lists allow you to move into those things. So you might write a list of desires that you think will help you feel more amused, more sexy, more alive, more powerful, more successful. Write your list of desires for that, for what you think that would look like manifested. So you make your list. The other thing I do, one of my favorite practices that I've had over the years, I've used again and again, is the practice of the cup of tea, the intention of the tea, where you simply make yourself very intentionally a beautiful cup of tea, and then you decide that in that tea is the feeling that you desire to feel. and you sit in a place that feels quiet, and sometimes it's just in it where we are, and you make the intention that that cup is filled with that feeling, and you choose to bring that cup, and you bring your body into focus of that feeling. I also like candles, right, where I might sit with a candle and intend that the candle is bringing into the room that feeling. And I might sit with that candle for 4 minutes or 3 minutes or 10 minutes and just be in that feeling. You might write blessings on a piece of paper and put them in a jar, or put gratitudes into a jar. So I used to teach a class on self-trust, and in that class I used to invite people to build a trust bank account. And the idea is that, someone who wants to have more self-trust really wants to feel more self-trust. So if you start to capture moments from your day where you can reflect and say, oh, okay, I trust myself enough to whatever, fill in the blank, and you write it down and you put it on a paper and you put it in a jar. Well, over a month's time, you start to have a lot in the jar, and that starts to become evidence of your feeling whatever it is that you've told yourself you're not feeling. And it helps to start to get you on the roll of whatever it is. So you can set up a bank account of whatever feeling you're longing to feel. You can also have a walking intention. So you can be walking down the street or take a walk around your neighborhood and set an intention for how you're going to feel as you're walking. And that walking intention, I'm choosing to feel elated. I'm choosing to feel grounded. I'm choosing to feel hopeful. Whatever that is as you walk. You can write a letter to yourself that helps you, that basically allows you to connect to the part of you that is that feeling. Dear whatever self, dear grateful self, dear healthy self, and speak to the part of yourself that is that, and recount examples of how you're healthy and the things you do that are healthy. And it's not about what you don't do, it's about what you do. Perhaps for you it might be something like you enjoy having, like I love fresh flowers, so you could have items in your home like flowers, like candles, like pictures. It could be a stone you find in your yard, and you have it in your space. You write it if you like what the feeling is that it represents, but you put it in your physical environment as anchors for the feeling that you want it to represent. So if I got my flowers and I was that week wanting to feel more seductive, then every time I see the flowers, I would remind myself of the part of me that's seductive. The next thing would be that you could lather yourself with blank, okay? And that can be lotion, right? You can take lotion and put it on your arms and put it on your legs and decide, I'm covering my body. I'm lathering myself in love. I'm lathering myself in gentleness. I'm lathering myself in blessedness. I'm lathering myself in hope, whatever you're wanting to feel. You can also do a dance party to whatever you want to feel. So your dance party, it could be that you're wanting to feel alive, and so you make yourself a mixed tape or mixed list of songs that make you feel alive. Or maybe you're wanting to feel sexy, so you could have sexy songs. Or maybe you want to feel creative, so you could have songs that inspire you. So you could have that kind of thing. So there are all kinds of different ways. The idea here is that you, number one, identify what it is that you want to feel. Number two, what you can do to invoke that feeling very simply. And number three, commit to a practice. Okay, so you decide for a week at least, I'd say for 30 days, that you're going to do this one thing every day that will allow you to feel that feeling you're longing to feel. And I just invite you to see what happens. Take a little note to feel at the end of the day. Let me know. Send me an email, coco@illumecares.com. I can't wait to hear how it goes, and I hope that you are feeling very filled up with remarkable feelings. All right, thanks a lot. Have a great day, and make the world a better place.